Hello, everybody. No more sleeping in bed. Hey, y'all. I'm going to give some people a chance to come in. And if nobody comes in, then I guess the people's is going to have to catch the replay of Tay. I was going to go live earlier, but your girl ain't want to catch no strays, okay? So Tay know when's to stay out the way, right? You got to know when to stay out the way. This can be a video about staying out the way, even though that wasn't the topic that I intended to come with, but we'll see how this goes. Maybe we could fit that up in there. I wonder if anybody is even up with me. Your girl just came from the casino. They beat my ass. Okay? So I figure I come up here and chit chat with y'all while the streets was calm. You understand? Hey Beverly. Hey Beverly. How you doing, beautiful? Yes, I came to chit chat with y'all and see how y'all was doing while the streets was calm. Hey, Demetria. Hope everybody had a blessed day and woo some more. Hey, girl, how you doing? Yeah, but Tay came through. You understand why? Like I said, the street was calm. Give my little point of view on things or whatever. We see how the things is going over here within this situation, as far as the little Bree and Jonelle saga. I think that's what they calling it now, or whatever the case may be. We gonna tiptoe on that situation a little bit. Hey, Angelina. Hey, everybody coming in. Hey, everybody coming in. I'm surprised anybody even was able to catch the live. I just came on a whim. Hey, Alberta. How you doing? How you doing? Look, I got my big glasses on, but y'all know I'm still blind, right? Yeah, y'all know. Work with me. Work with me. I'm happy you up with me, baby. But yes, let's get into it, right? Hurt, that four-letter word, it goes real far, right? It goes further than a lot of people think, right? And adding to hurt is never a good thing. When somebody is hurting or somebody is hurt or hurt is implemented in a situation, it's never a good thing for anybody, right? Hey, Cynthia. So when you justify hurting somebody else because you are hurt, that doesn't excuse the fact that you are still creating that action. You understand? And I'm just going to be honest with y'all. Tay did not come up here to play in a way where she was trying to hurt anybody. And that's why you don't see Tay in, how can I say, confrontation. I may say what I say in a joking way, but that's as far as it may go. And I'm being honest with you. I tell you, I'm doing great. That's because it notifies. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. The notifications is working. Thank you, YouTube. Thank you. Thank you. I don't come up here to display hurt on anybody. So me doing my commentary the way that I do, I give it from my point of view. Whoever accept it, accept it. It's not always about the messenger, it's simply about the message. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because if I had a homegirl and she wasn't doing too good, or I seen things not rocking too right with her, I would want to be the one to let her know, to bring some acknowledgement to the situation. Now, whether she chooses to take my advice or not, that will solely be up to the person. Now, we even have those homegirls that we get into situations with that are, how can I say, very hard-headed, right? We have those friends, we have those family members, we have those people that basically we are around. But if you are of a sound mind and of a different level, you're going to try to save someone before they crash out, right? And I see a lot of situations where instead of helping somebody not crash out, it's just multiple people that's crashing, right? And far as the factors of the crashing, I'm not coming on a platform for the factors of crashing out, right? I'm coming on a platform to be conducive, because if you're not going to be conducive, what purpose do you actually serve? None. You can be replaced. Anything that goes up fast, right? Let me just say that it comes down even faster, right? And when you involve yourself in situations just to be a part of something of whatever nature it may be for the factors of monetary gain, it's not going to work out in, how can I say, or work. It may seem like it's working out for you. You may think that it's working out for you. I mean, half these people that was in that party or in them parties with Puffy thought that them situations was working out for them at the time, right? They thought that they was going to get what they was looking for at the end of whatever situation they basically signed themselves up for. But that's why we say all money is not good money. And I'm not willing to hurt anybody for no dollar. And that's the point that I came to make. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because we can all, not just you, we can all be great in our own way, right? I'm just being honest. Your take on things and another person take on things can definitely be different. And that's okay because I didn't know that as grown women, I'm just going to be honest, that it was a competition thing. I thought it was a commentary thing. So if you came to give your commentary, then that means that you're not in no competition because what you say is what it is that you said, right? And if somebody is going to comment on your commentary, then it should be with more commentation. And if it's not about commentation or commentary, I don't understand how people voluntarily get themselves in situations where they are willing to crash out for Listen, I don't got people in my regular life, my everyday life, my yesterday life, my past life, my new life, or the life that I'm coming into calling me bitches, right? So I'm not going to get online and be arguing with somebody that I don't know and become every bitch in the book, right? Excuse me, YouTube. Please don't give me a yellow dollar sign. I pray, right? Because what I got to say, I seriously got to say, right? Me being a pack of bitches is not going to help me get where it is that I'm trying to go. Me calling somebody a pack of bitches ain't going to get me where it is or where it is that I'm trying to go. So me wasting my time with somebody online that I don't know to be fully invested in, it's crazy to me. It's crazy to me that the lengths that people would be willing to go for somebody that they don't know, right? When this is not the type of disrespect that they're dealing with within their everyday real life. I mean, you walk in real life, you come on, y'all. Let's get them like right. Let them know. Let's get the. It could be people in the bushes. It could be it be the people in the bushes, but they could like too. I'll never know it was you. But my thing is, I'm not going to come online, right? Something that's mine. This is mine, right? And I'm going to argue about anything that I have to say. Hey, dream girl, on my platform with somebody else. If they choose to disagree, they choose to disagree. I thought that was the way that it was supposed to be. But when it comes to the point that people are implementing that four-letter word, I don't want no parts. I don't want no parts. It's crazy because I got a message, right? And I watch the Lord's, right? You don't have to go into a church building to get a word, right? And the word that I got on, the word that I got before I got on, there we go. There we go. It takes it's to know a bit, right? Right. That may be true. But how many itches can one be? How many holes can one be? I mean, at one point in time, or at any point in time, I'm not breaking myself down to even go down to those type of levels with nobody. I'm just being honest with you. But the message that I received, right, before I got online was when you hurt, be a blessing to somebody else, right? And that spoke volumes. When you are hurting, be a blessing to somebody else. Why would you want that hurt to be on somebody else that you are going through? And I'm just being honest. I say that because it's a lot of people in a lot of situations behind these cameras, behind these phones, behind these keyboards that's going through some shit that we could never even imagine. Even the stories that have come out about certain people, and I'm not even talking about the drama. I'm talking about the real life, like the things that people are dealing with within their real life existence. Hey, Ramona, I mean, a person being hurt and coming into a situation to find out and end up becoming more hurt, that's just crazy for me. If I'm hurt, I would want to change the hurt in somebody else because I wouldn't want them to go through what I'm experiencing. You understand? Or avoid them experiencing the same pain that I'm feeling. And I say this to say this, right? When I came into this situation and I started defending Robert, right? to not have it long and drawn out, right? I wasn't within the best situation of my life at the time, but me seeing somebody going through something that was a little bit more horrific at the time that I was going through, I decided to say, you know what? I think I should speak up in that situation because I see some things that's not right, right? But within the situation of me speaking up for Robert, my whole thing was never to be a bully to Brianna. No, I have a, how can I say, sense of humor, right? And with that sense of humor, I deliver my message a certain type of way. No, I don't agree with the shit that she do, but I'm not gonna come up here and be the person that be on some, oh yeah, bitch, such and such. I don't know her like that. I know what she puts out. I know what I have. Hey, everybody coming in, make sure y'all hit that like button for sure, for sure. I know what it is that she put online, right? And I know the things that I see that I don't like, right? But the factors of me being that invested to want to go into the factors of destroying another person's life, no, I'm going to show how that person may be destroying them lives themselves and try to give them some advice and maybe give some humor within the process of it. But I'm never going to be that invested as I see some people do be, even down to the factors of even the other side of the street. It's disagree to disagree, right? I'm not going to sit there and try to shut down something that you started from wherever you may start it from, whether it was a year ago, 2 years ago, 10 years ago, or 15 years ago. If I disagree with you, then I'm just going to be in your comments speaking my piece. If you choose to block me, then you choose to block me. I'm never going to go to the factors of, you know what, I'm going to strike this person's page. I'm going to get this person demonetized. For me, I think that that's the weakest shit ever. I'm going to be honest with you. I personally, that's my opinion, but I think that that's the weakest shit ever, especially when we all get up here and do the same goddamn thing. Well, some of us, Uh, some of us, remember I said some of us get up here and do the same thing, right? I can't sit there and tell somebody to mind their business when I'm clearly up here in somebody's business, right? But the difference in the situation is I'm in the business that someone is putting out in the public for people to be in their business. I'm not going into anybody's personal business to bring it on or into the public to make other people a part of business that was never theirs or mine. Do you understand? And that's where the lines get crossed. I've been in many other, right, Dream Girl? I've been in many other, right, sectors because I'm not just a in the box person, right? You don't put yourself in the box. I've been in this sector a little longer than I've been in other sectors, true, but I'm not gonna say I've been in any other sector where people is showing up the motherfuckers' houses, threatening people, kids, sitting there talking about death like it don't matter, dropping people governmental names, jobs, like the list goes on, right? I don't think that YouTube was established in the nature of creating a space where people came to fight. I think it was created for people to give knowledge and gain knowledge. If you have something to give, right? How could the only thing you have to share be negative when people been through so many things? I mean, it's many people that got a story to tell. And to sit there within a situation because you felt some type of, how can I say, connection to it, because we've all been through some things, right? And a lot of people that's in this sector particularly have been through some real shit because there's a lot of DV victims that's in a part or play a part in it, right? And that's what drew them to the situation in the first place, right? So if you a DV victim, right, you know, nothing but healing to y'all. But if you are a DV victim, why would you want to place yourself within a situation that you see people just get abused on the everyday basis? It's people truly getting victimized, and we are watching it with our own two eyes. And a lot of the times we going some, oh my God, did you see what so and so said about so and so? Oh my God, did you see? Like, I'm gonna just be honest, insecurities is a real thing. Insecurities that people have within themselves is a real thing. But when people start to shout out your insecurities that you may possibly, hey, Yakima, peace. Hey, Karen, listen. When you start to shout out people insecurities that they may already have in them in their head about themselves, you never know the damage that you may be creating. You may be that one person that may create that mental space for a person to say, you know what? Um, I can't take no more. This is it, because nobody wants to be the kid in that classroom that everybody is laughing at. You know, like say one person tell a joke about somebody and the whole class start laughing. Imagine that being you as a person. Do you understand what I'm saying? I would never want to put somebody within that position. That's very damaging and very abusive. Do you understand? And then when you have situations where it may be multiple people that don't agree at the same time. Then you got this situation and that situation, and you caught up in the middle when you may have love for both situations. And you wish that at some point the situations can gravitate to some peace. Even if people don't agree, it's okay to agree to disagree or just disagree. But the way you handle yourself as a person says a lot about you and your quality. It says a lot about the value in you as a person, because certain people just can't do certain things. It's not that it's not in them to do it, it's because they just won't do it. I'm not going to come up here, right? And I'm speaking on a situation about me seeing somebody else doing something to somebody else, far as treating them in a way that I don't think is right. And then I come up here defending that person, but I'm also treating people that's not in a way that's right. That's kind of hypocritical to a full extent. How am I defending anything that I am giving? It don't add up. She a DV suspect. I've been seeing this in her before breakup slash divorce. Now she's a whole different story. But I'm talking about the fact is, what about the supporters that's DV victims? What about the supporters that attached themselves to this situation because it was something that was surrounding DV? And a lot of the people that they still deal with is because they was the ones that was speaking on the situation, defending someone that they felt was being violated, whether it was on either side of the fence. So when you now become the violator, how does that work out? It is not a even it's not supposed to play out like that. Me as a grown woman, I have the right to make the decisions in what I put myself in. Just because you make a move, that don't mean I have to make the same move. You can clearly do something to me that I don't like, but I'm gonna let you know the best way to bother people: be unbothered. Be unbothered, because you're going to rent free space in your head for me, and I'm going to still live my life unbothered, baby. Now, my thing is, when you got people that's doxing people and trying to stop people money, that's a whole different road right there. That's a whole different road right there. And these is the same people that's talking about they defending somebody else from being bullied, but now they became the bullier and also bullying. If that's not the biggest and highest form of bullying, listen, that's like having or wanting a sense of control, right? And the best way to control people is through what? Their money. That's what people think, right? So if I mess with your money, then either one or two things is going to happen. Either you're going to right? I'm trying not to cuss, right? Either you're going to hush up, right? One, or now you can come back and argue with me, which is going to be for free, and I'm going to get paid off of you in the meantime, baby. But that's destruction at an all-time high, because if you don't agree with me and you got the facts that you saying that's facting, then what you speak should be all the fight that you need. You shouldn't have to go the extra mile. When that's like you in a fight, it's a fair fight, and because you basically getting your ass beat, you tag your homegirl in so now y'all could jump the person. Hey, Treasure. Now you tag the next person in so now y'all could jump the person because you didn't like the fact that you was not winning, right? And in this situation, the jumping factor is the behind the scenes of YouTube, right? So now I'm beating your ass on my platform, right? So to speak, because everything that I say basically debunks anything that you have to say, right? Basically, right? She needs little girl. Her talking about someone. They said something about her, and she be like, right. You oh shit, I lost my train of thought. That's why sometimes I can't read the comments because I got a dealt ADHD and I be trying to figure it out sometimes. But oh yeah, here we go. It came back. Right? That's like if I'm busting your ass by with facts on my platform, right? And I'm debunking everything that you have to say on your platform, right? And because you don't like the fact that you're losing the argument, you go the extra mile and tag YouTube in to now jump me to try to take me out of the situation so you could counteract that as a win. No, you didn't win. You cheated, and cheaters never win. We was taught that, but they may think they won at that time or at that moment, but no, you very much lost because at the end of the day, you had to really pull in an extra play. So YouTube won. You still didn't win. And whatever maneuver that you chose to play with. And my thing is, right, when you putting out information, if you're supposed to be a blogger, it's supposed to be for knowledge purposes, not only for the factors of how can I say petty purposes, lying purposes, creating narrative purposes. So for the people that's following you, you trying to give them knowledge of something, right? So if you giving them a false narrative, then you giving them something false to follow. You're giving them false information. You got people out here running wild with something that they think is correct information, but they're looking foolish because they're sharing information from a person that's giving them nothing but false. And then it done started to the factors of it's not even about the people no more. Right. It's not even about the people no more. Now it's about the supporters, it's about the content creators. It's no longer about the situation, and there's still pretty much a situation at hand. We not gonna forget. I'm just going to be honest. This is why people say it's not what you do, it's how you do it, right? And I say that to say this. Nobody forgot the factors of the shit that Jarnell did, right? 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 It happened. Remember, he was laughing, playing in Robert's face, right? But karma spins the block all the time because the person that allowed him to now play in Robert's face and thought he was playing a game or whatever the case may be is now getting their face played in the same way, right? Let Tay explain. Let Tay explain, right? Because of the factors of the way that the situation went down, another person, far as Jarnell, was able to be a dealt in a situation when he had that conversation on that blue couch, and he said that y'all was going to be seeing a difference in some distance. Some people actually truly stand on what it is that they say, right? Welcome, welcome. Some people actually stand on what it is that they say, right? And this is why we see a person crashing out in public, baby, because what you get, what you do will definitely be what you receive. This person may actually ultimately deal with Bree, but no longer in the public, baby. And that basically kills a person to their core because where do they live their life other than in public? So to be in public and have to live the life that you out here by yourself, doing everything by yourself, pregnant by yourself, just by yourself, right? That's a tough pill. to swallow, right? That's like when people get in the industry and they in a relationship, right? But they tell them in order for them to promote them, they have to act like they single, right? You have to come into the industry as if you're not attached to nobody. What does that do to a relationship when you have to hide the person that you are with? How does that make you feel as a person? And even if this person is dealing with you, like I said, behind the scenes, right? It really doesn't mean that much because far as everybody else know, you look the fuck crazy, excuse me. You look crazy. Hey Mabel, you look crazy because you crashing out online. And people feel like, all right, it's because she's not getting to see this person. It's because this person is not around her, whatever the case may be. When the actual thing is she is around this person possibly, but she don't have them the way that she choose to have them in the situation. And that's where the complication comes in at, right? Because now if a person actually does anything to you, every and anybody is going to say, well, when did this person get a chance to do it? Because we ain't seen them around the girl, or we ain't seen no type of interaction. Like, you can't dig a hole and don't expect for you or something else to fall in it, right? So now this person done came and played in your baby father's face, and now basically you're having babies by them, right? And you can't even promote it to the public as a happy pregnant woman. This is the time where a person is supposed to be taking maternity shoots and being in bliss, not looking miserable on a live stream, open up people that she don't even know gifts. The people that sending her stuff, she don't even know in real life. She opened this stuff with her kids, right? And that's a beautiful thing because, hey, I open things with my kids. I got videos where I'm doing hauls with my kids and we opening things, right? But you didn't even have one friend there for you to assist you within the situation. It seems like anything that you had around you no longer is the same. I put up the video today earlier. Listen, I promised you in the perfect life. Right. I put up a video earlier, right? To show the difference in a person from the then and the now. And I'm going to be honest, when you go through levels in life, you're supposed to change. Change is a great thing, but not change for the worse. But sometimes we go through chapters in our life that we may see as bad to straighten us out so we could basically learn something within that moment before we keep and go further with the same situations that we have going on with us right now. Because when she was with Robert, she had a man, right? That, how can I say, was willing to invest in her as a person, even if they had not the perfect relationship, right? He was willing to create whatever it was that she needed to move forward for the both of them and as a family, right? And then she got into a situation because she felt like, listen, oh, he's too invested in his career. He has to talk to this woman and do skits with this woman and with whatever the case may be. To then get with somebody that she thought was higher than her husband, right? And now have to live her life in secrecy, right? But then also have to watch this man work with other women. So why was it okay for her to downgrade in this situation and deal with things that she wasn't willing to deal with in this situation? What made it okay for her to ruin this man's career, but her be able to watch this man's career go up right in front of her face and her not even be there to share the experience even with him? She got to see everybody around him embellish that joy with him. And because of the actions in which she created, she can't even be there to even, she got to do stuff like put tattoos up and forever young and show the loyalty sweatsuits and, do other things like write posts like, oh, can't wait till daddy come home and all type of things to let people know that they are still engaging. But the part that's supposed to be amazing, you can't even show it to the world like you get paid. That's what she get paid for. She get paid for it. See, us, we get paid for showing what she showed, right? She get paid off the grip from showing, right? So what she show is what it is that she will get paid for. And if she's not able to show the things that even her supporters would love to be able to see, far as the good things that she's dealing with other than just the negativity, they can't even see it. She can't even market it. I mean, just being honest, the positive side of her, nobody is getting to see, but it shows the difference in the person that she once was and the person that she came to be. Thank you. She doesn't seem happy at all. She seems very miserable. I showed those videos in my video to show, look at the happiness in a person and the investments that a person was making. The Miss LaTruth boutique and dancing bar or shop, whatever it was called, right? The Miss LaTruth line, period. Where did all of that go? She done got so caught up online in the factors of the men. It doesn't seem like she done lost herself as a person. And that's not something you're supposed to ever do. Oh, Lord, meek you up. Hey, girl. That's not something that you're supposed to ever do. Anything that makes you lose yourself, you got to get rid of it. You definitely got to get rid of it. And obviously, she don't know herself as a person by herself. And that's why she feel like she has to be attached to somebody else in order to be, how can I say, relevant. If she's not who's the daddy? Shoot, the deacon, the deacon, the ock up the block. Who knows? But this part I can't really explain because we still trying to figure out if that's still even a thing. Even if it is, it should be a blessing. And it's sad that you couldn't even come online because you're known as a liar and be able to be blessed and get the congratulations that you deserve. It had to be a whole narrative spent on whether you was or whether you wasn't. That's crazy. I would not want to be known to the world as a liar. She don't know, we don't know. It's a don't know type of situation. The only way that you will know anything is when the situation prevail themselves. But the only situations we see in prevailing is another person having to dumb themselves down in a situation, whereas in the other situation that they was in, fully big them up. That's where she got the teeth and the titties and the booties to even get the person that she's with right now. If she did not have them teeth, if she did not have them booties, and she did not have that kit, that starter kit that she came with, I don't think that there would have been a relationship to begin with. Because her as the person that she came into a relationship with Robert, and the way that he accepted her and the way he was willing to invest in her and become a family, I don't see that being created as a narrative on the other end, baby. I don't see none of those things being or her have been accepted like that if she would have came into that situation the same way. With them old teeth and that old booty and them old titties, mm-mm. It wouldn't have never been no Johnny Boy. No, no, no. No, 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 no. Say it with me. No, no, no. No, no, no. But one thing I do know is for you to take the starter kit that another man gave you to start with and invest it into some other shit that you can't even be public with, that got to be embarrassing. And that's the thing that I'm saying. I'm not going to fully listen. Tay is not crashing out on this internet for Bree or Robert. Okay, at the end of the day. And I say that to say, because the shit that people be saying and the situations that people don't got into and the beef that people have is beyond me. They gonna have to find somebody else to do it, because I physically and I will not, I can't. I won't. Going outside is an understatement. And everybody is getting to see she don't even look like her, I mean, her old self. I mean, you, like I just said, when you trans and you going into different chapters, you don't want to no longer be your old self. You want to become a better version of the self that you was, right? But it doesn't seem like she's becoming a better self. It seems like she's becoming a miserable self, because it seems like she's being forced to sit in the same misery that she also thought that she was creating for someone else. But she got to remember, she's at home with them 6 kids, right? No matter who the daddy is. And at this point in time, everybody else get a chance to go home. And she's the person that got to keep the daycare system running, right? Over there within that house, right? So her being able to deal with and do the things that she choose or would like to do, she can't do. Whereas everybody else that she created a narrative about is still able to live their goddamn lives and move about the way that they choose to, no matter how much of a road you try to create for them for it to not go the way that they choose for it to go. Exactly. DNA T. Yo, I'm dead. The con I can't. I can't. I'm not going to jail or hell for nobody. And I be seeing the people on this line really putting themselves in situations that you could go to either one for. And I'm not coming up here to hurt nobody in the factors of where I would want somebody to do, or I would want to put myself in a situation for somebody to hurt me. Have people said shit about me? Yep. Have I said certain shit about certain people? Yep. Have I been willing to say, you know what, I'm a cat? No. What? That shit gonna stop right there. Once I'm no longer talking about it no more, it's no longer relevant to me. I'm not going, you might go further than me, and that may be on you, but that's not something that I'm going to choose to do. People pick with people that they get a rise out of. It's not fun. Like a bully not gonna bully somebody that they can't bully. That's no fun, right? So people only going to fuck with people that they can get a rise out of. I know if I say such and such to such and such, they're going to respond, and there's going to be a factors of a back and a forth, or a forth and a back. And that right there creates a whole different, like, I ain't gonna come up here and be defending somebody else and want, no, no. Once I turn my shit off, that's it. That's as far as a person gonna get. I do not take that shit into my real life and my real existence. But when you got people that's playing dirty and putting people personal information and stuff like that online, that's a whole different type of ball game. Now you living your life in misery, because that got to be miserable. For you to be sitting there, people sitting here looking at people, how much they get paid and demonetizing pages. You would think that niggas filled out an application to legit work for YouTube themselves. Like they went behind the scenes and filled out an application to become some type of part within this, so they can make these moves. I'm gonna let y'all see my little co-star. Look, y'all. Look what I got. Look what I got. I'm living up to my name. See, when people serve you lemons, you got to make lemonade. You see what I'm saying? My Little Pony, that's what they call me, right? Look, My Little Pony, it got a light and everything, y'all. Look at that. You see that? If you get close enough and make music and everything, listen. Well, it's too low for y'all to hear it, but these people sitting here thinking that they was insulting me, it never actually works, because the insults that you think that you're going to make, I'm going to take them same insults and make great. I'm not going to sit here. I start my videos with YouTube favorite unicorn. I start my I start my YouTube with my videos, any of my videos with YouTube's favorite unicorns. I'm not gonna let no over there make me feel about shit or nothing that I say over here. If you disagree, that's a you problem. That's not a me problem. But for you to go behind the scenes and play the factors of getting people demonetized, I feel that is corny. That's some whack bitch shit. I'm just being honest and I'm going to stand on it. If you legit don't agree with me, then plead your case, baby. Let me see the facts that be facting. Let me see what it is that you say. But you can never replace the truth with a lie. Because if you got a lie to tell, I don't even want to hear anything that you have to say. Because anything that it comes after lie is no longer legit. It's no longer to eat. It's no reason to hear it. So for me to sit there and take in anything that you have to say and think it's going to be considerated in any type of way. No, I just know that you're not somebody that I can come to for some type of information or knowledge. Because at the end of the day, the only knowledge that you choose to give is lies. And if I don't choose to listen to lies, then that means I cannot choose to listen to you. And you cannot put lies out and think that is not going to be counteracted with the truth. And that's the part that be crazy for me. How you mad because the facts is facting? How you mad because the facts is facting? Hey, y'all coming in. How y'all mad because the facts is facting? Like, I don't understand that. Thank you, 2K. I appreciate you coming and dropping in. I'm talking about the bald head balls that be on missions over here trying to demonetize people because they don't agree with the factors of the shit that people speak. Me and you can war with words all day, but once you start going behind the scenes, that's a blind play. You didn't even give me a chance to defend myself in no type of way. You tried to take my defense away. And that's a bitch ass move to try to fuck with somebody money in order to do it. Because now I'm arguing with you for free and you getting paid off of me. Make it make sense. If you don't like what it is that I say, right? And you disagree with it is that I say, it's enough information, real information, not fake information, real information. It's enough real information out here, right? For us to be able to go back and forth and disagree, right? But once you see that your real information is not enough facts, when you start falsifying information, the fight is over. The fight is over. So now the way that you feel that you're going to win the battle is by going behind the scenes and trying to destroy the factors of something that I built. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, everybody did not get monetized off the factors of talking about Robert and Brianna. I'm going to be honest. Some people was already established when they came into the situation to even speak on the situation. So for now to get in a situation, right? And you feel like, all right, it was hot. It was hot because it's a trending topic. And if you a blogger, what do you put out? What do you speak about? Trending topics. You give your opinion on what is trending, right? And then you got these people that's on a mission, like they little bot security guards that you gotta watch out because okay, well, something that I may say that somebody might not even the people that hired you, because YouTube hired us, right? And when you put your video up, YouTube put your videos through the checks, right? And once your video goes through the checks, right? It lets you know whether it's red, and that lets you know, listen, that shit is out of here, right? It lets you know whether it's yellow, and that means that it's limited, right? Not we gonna show it, but we gonna show it to either your members, people that's over 18, but we not gonna be able to push this shit the way that we usually do, right? And then you have that good old green dollar sign, right? Once YouTube give you that green dollar sign, that means they rocked with the shit that you chose to display, right? So now once somebody goes behind the scenes, anything that they click on that video is a lie, baby, because it was put out to the public, right? This person put pictures out, regardless to whether it was old, 10 years ago, 5 years ago, 17 years, whatever, right? They put it out themselves. It's not like I went, took a picture of a person, and then I displayed this picture of this person. Or it's not like I'm just going and putting a picture of this person up because I choose to just bully this person from nowhere. Either there was some type of interaction between me and this person, and that was the reason for the picture display, or the picture display, it goes according to the commentary that I am speaking of, baby. So now for you to go behind the scenes and click any of those things that they say makes the video not playable or against rules and regulations is a lie, especially when you doing the same thing. So that means if I'm doing it, you do it, right? But because I wasn't a bitch ass nigga and went behind the scenes and had to play some, little under the table ass games, hearing it's appreciated. People be full of themselves. Absolutely. I'm sorry, y'all, because sometimes when I read the comments and I be in the midst of saying what I'm saying, I'll get distracted. But it's just real. How can I say? Nasty works out here because it's worse on YouTube than it is in the street. I don't got people doing shit to me in real life that people try or attempted or has attempt. Yeah, I'm gonna keep leave it at attempt attempted to do on YouTube. And this is because this is people that don't know you. But the reason of me not knowing you and you not knowing me should be all the reason why it shouldn't even go across those type of boundaries. If I don't like what it is that you say, we could agree to stay off each other platforms and that could be that, right? That's it. But for me to say, you know what? I don't agree with this, right? You be a part of the commentary that I'm doing, right? So I'm using you as an example to see and show, well, to show what it is that I don't agree with. Because now you are a part of the narrative that has been created. Because I tell you, I'm starting to think another person was a person's wife, right? And Brianna was the mistress, and then they both got left and they came together and tried to decide how they was going to try to ruin another person's life. Because can't nobody be that invested to another person to where they're willing to go those limits to try to hurt so many people. Yes, hurt so many people. That four-letter word, you see how it come back? Yes. Yes, and try to hurt people because even though I could say, you know what, fuck it, we playing the game. You a blogger supposed to be. I'm a blogger supposed to be. It could be fair game for us to disagree. Me disagreeing with you and you disagreeing with me, it brings traction honestly to both people. I'm being realistic because they want to see your point of view and they want to see my point of view for them to gain their own point of view, which is a opinion, right? We're all having our own opinion. I got mine, you got yours, and the people that's watching is going to formulate theirs, right? But once you start making moves like that, you basically telling me that I'm not entitled to have an opinion, and the only opinion that matters is yours. So once my opinion goes against anything that your opinion consists of, right? Then there's going to be I'm going to be penalized, or it's going to be some type of repercussions that come behind that. So now you're not giving the supporters a actual how can I say, a chance to get a right or gain the right opinion and get both sides. You only allowing them to collect one side of information, which is your side. That's not the way things is supposed to go. If you want to be able to, hey, well, listen, this is this and this is that, then you're supposed to be able to show evidence of what it is that you speak. But when you sneaking behind the lines and doing shit that I can't even see, for one, it don't count because it's weak. You couldn't do it yourself. It's not like you came and turned my motherfucking TV off. You still had to lie to get that exercise put through. You still had to go to somebody and say, you know what, this person is doing this to me, this person is doing that to me. Lie, 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 and lie again, and lie again. Right. Uh-oh, it's shot o'clock. No, no, but I don't like that. And I mean, just being honest, anybody with some real morals just wouldn't be able to do certain things, right? And people be thinking like people be putting on for these cameras. No, in order for people to do certain things, they're only really showing actions of themselves. You only could put on a fake or a facade for a certain amount of time, right? And a person can't tell me, oh, I only did it for the money. If it was not in you to do, you wouldn't be able to do it for nothing. Not no amount of money, not no amount of nothing. So for a person to be able to come up here and place lies on a person and put a dollar sign behind it, because what you have to realize, right? All of us interpret social media differently. Oh, and it's good that 2K is in my comments while I'm making this analogy, right? All of us is on social media, right? We all see the drama, right? A lot of the time we see that people flock to the drama, right? Now you could be the person to display the drama if you a blogger. That's something that you do. Hey, these two did this one did this. Did you see this over here? That's your job. You're bringing the display of the internet of the drama that you seen within that day as a blogger, right? You're not the person that's creating the drama for the factors of the other bloggers. No, you doing your job. You putting out there what people want to see. I'm bringing it to you the same way I seen it. I want you to see it. But I'm not going to go out there and create some drama just to be able to bring some drama for the factors of a dollar. And being that people feel that drama is something that sells, they will be able or be willing to create drama, like coming online every day, arguing with somebody. You know that that's going to bring people to you because they're going to want to see what it is that you talking about and who you talking about, right? So now you have that type of crowd, right? And me personally, it's not the factors of you showing the drama. They know that now they can come to you for drama. So drama is your thing. Not only are you displaying drama, you're getting paid off drama. So drama is something that you're going to continue to put your input to, whether somebody is displaying drama or whether you the person that's putting the drama out there yourself. And now it seems like a person has started putting the drama out there themselves instead of them displaying the drama that's already out there for the public to see. I hope I explained that well. I mean, I hope I did. 2K's job, right, is to display the things that he see, right? He uses it in a different light, right? 2K displays the things that's put out there. 2K is not going out there and creating drama and then going, hey, look at this, and then lying about it at the end of the day. Like they ain't play. Listen, no, no, no. I don't know why people just choose to bother me. I don't deal or mess with nobody. I came here innocent, and then people just started picking, and now okay, well, what's the case with me? Because I ain't never did none of it. And that didn't stop people from putting out my address. But you can't talk about me with the things that I put out there for people to see or things that I've said within myself. That's my information. I gave it to you. If I didn't give it to you, you clearly would not know. So now, how are you using that against me as something that's supposed to make me feel a certain type of way about myself? I'm no longer in that space, ma'am. I'm no longer there. They tried to bring up the factors of 2K and Sarah the other day, like that was supposed to be a get back. Oh, yeah, and play Sarah video. That's corny stuff right there. To me, that's corny. Because if a person puts something out there themselves, how are you now trying to use that? If it wasn't put out there, you wouldn't have been able to get it. I mean, just like the factors of people's, I ain't gonna say it because I don't want them type of problems. But if it wasn't never put out there, nobody would have never been able to get a hold of it, regardless of whether it was put out there by accident or on purpose. It wouldn't have been something for people to see hadn't it been put out there in the first place, baby. Now, do it take another person to make the choice to put it out there? Yes, it does. But would the person even have had the choice if it wasn't? See, unfortunately, the difference in another person's situation, they never had a choice when their picture was put out. Mm-mm. Never had a choice. Mm-mm. And they sure handled the situation the way it was supposed to, because they sure didn't give the internet more hell about the picture that was put out than they gave the person that put the picture out. They actually put that person in jail. When Bree put Robert's picture out, right? He made sure that he dealt with her the way that he was supposed to deal with her. The person that put this picture out, they was not dealt with the way that they were supposed to be dealt with, but the internet is catching all of the heat for it, and people willing to strike pages, go to court, call the motherfucking popo, right? And all other things. Others over something that they would have never been able to get their hands on if it hadn't have been for this person. Why is this person not being crucified? Why have we not seen that person with a picture on the internet that says, "Jack"? Hmm? If you pressing charges on everybody else, why not press charges on him? And I mean, I'm just saying, this is just my point of view. I'm not poking, I'm just saying, it's my opinion, right? That's what I get to give on my shit. So that's what it is that I'm going to do. I'm just saying, if you're going to play the game, right? Why not play the game with the truth? Versus or with some equal attention. I'm not gonna let this person punch me in the face, but then get mad at this person because they watch this person punch me in the face. I'm going to get mad at this person because they might have watched, but I'm gonna have to get to that part after I deal with this person that actually punched me in the fucking face. You don't get to punch me in the face and then you don't get no dealings, right? Or I'm gonna be mad for the moment and I'm gonna get over it, so there's not gonna be any repercussions for you. But then the person that watched me get punched in the face, I'm gonna have all the heat in the world for them because I possibly told people that or showed people that I seen you get punched in the face. No, that's right. Call the motherfucking police. That's what that's hitting for. But I don't like the way YouTube streets be playing dirty. I didn't think that if you disagree with somebody else on a platform, that's the extent in which people would be willing to go. I thought, oh, all right, well, they have the side that agree with that, and then you have the side that agree with this, which is a normal thing because nobody and everybody is supposed to just agree about the same things. Even in a relationship, I don't want a fucking yes man. I don't want somebody that just agrees with me all the time. That's what fun is that? What fun is it having a yes man? No, that's right. Telling me hit that like button. It's no fun having a yes man. I don't want no friend as a yes man. I don't want to be in a relationship with no yes men. I don't even want to be around yes men because yes men do not have your true benefit at heart. Okay, yes men is just going to agree with anything that you say, which shows they don't have a mind of their own. Okay, I want people around me that can think for themselves and actually disagree with me when they see something that's not right, or not have to agree with me all the time just because. That's no fun. What the hell? Like, what type of people do people be around? Do people only surround themselves with people that they feel that makes the I don't know, I don't get it. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. That's not the way it's supposed to be. You're supposed to place yourself around people that have a mind of their own. Like if I have a conversation with somebody and we talking about a topic, I'm not going to feel a certain type of way because that person see things different than I do within the topic. Like maybe they have their own point of view. Duh. Maybe they got their own point of view, and there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not gonna know now. Go say, you know what? I'm putting what is it called? ABV out on that page. I'm taking down that page. I'm gonna get that page murder, death, killed. It must come down now. What? What are we talking about here, lady? What are we like? What? And for people to even brag about that, like what? Yeah, because I'm gonna take care of that. No, that's not nice. 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 It's not. That's why I don't come up here and choose to engage with certain plays. I show everybody respect the same way because I'm not trying to engage in no type of child's play. Stay the fuck out the way. If you come to my platform and you watch my shit, then and if you don't agree with it, then but for me to be mad at anybody because they don't ever choose to, how can I say, watch my shit or support my shit, that would never be the case. I'm not going to be mad that you don't agree with me. Like, what? What? No. Mm-mm. That's what you call nasty work all day in America. All day in America, but what you do be what you get. And the same shit that goes up fast could come down the fastest. And that is the truth. Exactly. If you can't, you in the wrong business. Clearly in the wrong business. That's because it seemed like people use YouTube, which is a business, for people to now. Let me say it like this: people don't watch TV no more. Most times, people download apps like Hulu, Netflix, whatever, right? So instead of watching TV, people watch things like those, or they watch people like me, right? So now instead of going from channel to channel on a TV with, regular channels 5, 11, 7, or whatever the channels may be where you live, right? Now you got YouTube channels that you can surf and you can like, oh, I like this person. I don't like this person. But when you don't like a show, what do you normally do? Change the channel. You don't call into the company and say, you know what, I want this show taken off of the air, especially when you have a choice not to watch it or play a part. I don't think that people that's of the nature of Jay-Z and all of these other stars, right? When TMZ report them and stuff like that, right? Or report on them or bring us the information on them that we get, right? I don't think that Jay-Z and them as stars is taking the time out to be behind the lines on some, you know what? Shut this show down. No, they're doing their job. And because you don't agree with they may be saying about a star that you like, that doesn't mean that you get like it's real weirdos out here. And I'm gonna be honest with you, this situation has showed how many weirdos really exist. And I use that word loosely. I really do because only people that got certain things going on within them mentally can act out the way that we see certain people act out. And I stand on that, baby, because ain't no way people can tell me that these people do the shit that they do and it ain't no crazy in them. Right, the ock up the block. It gotta be because it's one thing to have a point of view. It's another thing to agree to disagree. It's another one thing to have a sense of humor. But when you start acting out the things that and going to the lengths that these people go through, nah, that's something that should be checked the fuck out. And I'm being honest with you. You ain't gonna have me crash out with you. Go ahead. You on your own with that one. Hey, Love Cat. That's why earlier I was going to go live, but I didn't choose to go live because I didn't want to catch no strays. Let's talk about catching strays, right? This is a thing for me too, right? Because whatever the fuck don't got nothing to do with me, don't involve me in it. I don't care. If it's not for me, it's not for me. I show everybody the same respect. So I don't give a damn if you see me here or you see me there. I don't split myself for nobody. I do what it is that I do wholeheartedly. So if I show somebody respect, That's just what it is. I don't want to say, oh, well, you seen her and so chat and you seen her. That don't, all of that other stuff, it don't got nothing to do with me. If it's not about the commentary, then it's not about Tay. If you see Tay in people's chat, it's me showing respect and love. That's it, and that's all. I'm not playing the game as a grown ass woman of picking a side on being on any side of other side or middle side or anything that don't got shit to do with me. So if it don't got nothing to do with me, don't ask me about it. Don't involve me in it. Please and thank you. Because some people will go as far as go into your inbox and go, oh, well, and no, I don't. And I won't even respond to it because sometimes you have to, how can I say, starve the grass so a flower don't grow. Love me some Usher, but definitely gets a side eye now. Oh, yeah. Usher definitely does. Usher definitely does. He done got his booty hole ripped. So that's something that he's going to, ooh, that's different. I think that's where all that baby oil came into effect, Treasure. No, but for real, I don't like that because I'm not a problem starter. I'm not a problem solver. I'm not a person that likes to be in problems, period. So if it's somebody else's problem and it's other people's problem, please don't put me in it. If we not talking about the people that we come to do commentary about, mm-mm, mm-mm. No, no, no. First of all, I'm just being honest. Let's talk about the factors of us living in a country where this is the only country where you can't have a record to get a job, but can gain a record while getting it, while having the job, and still get to keep the job that you got while you caught the record. Because first of all, I don't understand with the Mayor Adams thing. This man was fully indicted of a crime. He was found guilty of charges, and he still get to be the mayor. But if I went with them same charges to attempt to become mayor, I could not get that same job. Mind you, Trump done had motherfuckers run down on the police and everybody else, right? And he get to run for president with that on his record. This country is a crazy place. Definitely a crazy place. You got P. Diddy popping people booties. Like the trending topics for the week is crazy. You got Cardi giving up cootie while she pregnant. Like, what is going on? And I'm gonna just be honest. I feel a kind of way in that situation. Okay, I'm all for woman empowerment, but if I'm going to follow a woman, it's going to be because she's doing something empowering. Okay, getting your lick back on a nigga by fucking somebody while you pregnant, that's not empowering. I feel like that is very stupid. Okay, that is stupid. I don't give a damn if this man go out and fuck 100 bitches. That's not going to devalue him one fucking cent, okay? But as a woman, you cannot go out there and do the same shit and consider it as a lick. You got to consider it actually as devaluing. Was it right when this person went out and cheated? Hell no. But by you thinking that you getting your lick back by going out and doing the same thing and actually looking worse while doing it is just crazy for me. For people to be sitting there promoting the factors of, oh yeah, Cardi got her lick back. No, that's not the way you got or get a lick. You could have took your kids and went the fuck about your business and did some co-parenting type shit. And then when you healed from what you went through, got into a different relationship. But basically to go and lay down with another nigga while you got the next nigga kid up in you, that's not cool for me. That's not cool for me. And I don't understand why. So, but it showed the hoe within a lot of women, because at the end of the day, only a hoe is going to think the same way. How is that good? How is that good? That would be what you would tell your daughter to do if a nigga cheated on her. You know what you do if a nigga cheat on you, you go fuck a nigga too. No, I'm going to advise my daughter, listen, If you don't choose to work it out with that man, you go to fuck head. So that way, anything that you do is solely of you. Don't ever devalue you to make the next person feel a certain type of way. That's already showing they don't feel no type of way. If they cheating already, baby, they already fulfilling things that they feel that you are not fulfilling. So for you to go out there and lay on your back, how is that supposed? That's supposed to hurt them? Mm-mm. Not cool. Not cool. People got to really change their way of thinking. Like the way that they're programming people to think today is sad. And that's why so many nasty people out in the world, mentally, physically, and emotionally, because people don't know how to handle their emotions with logic. When people emotionally going through things, and that goes with this internet shit too. Everybody cannot handle it. And they emotionally crash out instead of using their logic within the factors of their emotions. And I'm just being honest. Let's just be realistic. Did that man hold a GUN to her head at any point in time for her to stay within a relationship with him anytime that he cheated? The one, two, three, well, okay, we could call him a chronic cheater at this point. Okay. Some people actually have some, just like you could be addicted to cigarettes, coffee, weed, crack, coke, whatever is a person preference, you can be addicted to sex, right? And some people will be addicted to sex, and that will be an ultimate reason why you get the outcomes that you get, because they will act like they, or they will ultimately put themselves in a situation where they are with one person, but know that their appetite serves for more. And that's where you get the cheating factor. But not in one situation that he cheated did he force her to take him back. That was a choice of her own. The same way he had the choice to cheat, she had the option whether she was going to take him back or not. She made the choice to take him back. So now, because you made the choice to take him back and he possibly cheated again, now the way that you're going to hurt this man, not by letting him not have no more parts of you, right? But the way that you make him feel a certain type of way, so you say, is by giving parts of you to somebody else to make yourself look a certain type of way. How the fuck is that affecting him? It's on some, oh, you did it to me, so now I did it to you. You probably would have hurt him more by leaving in this situation. Because if a person believes that you're always going to forgive them, to change that narrative and go against what they believe would be the difference in the situation. Not you fucking somebody. Mm-mm. But all the little sexy reds was under the Cardi B comments like, yeah, you got your lick back. No, she just got another notch on her belt as a nigga that done been on her insides. And now, even if she would have decided to do it with somebody while she wasn't pregnant, and that was the way she said it, like, yeah, well, while you was cheating, I was doing me, right? But not with no baby in you, sis. Wait a minute, what? So you had another nigga knocking on your baby head to get back at another man? Oh no, you're gonna have to miss me with that one, girl. You definitely gonna have to miss me with that one. Uh-uh. Mm-mm. You're gonna have to find somebody else to do it. I'll stick to liking some of your music, but far as the way that you think and the morals that you now possess, I'm going to have to second guess that. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Just like I just said on here, just because people do something to you, you ain't gotta do the shit back. You think because a bitch choose to come and look crazy on her platform talking about me, I'm gonna come on here looking just as crazy, calling myself, defending myself, talking about her? You're on your own. Definitely on your own. Well, I ain't expect this live to be this long, and my phone is going dead, y'all. So I'm gonna definitely possibly go live again in the morning, or I'm gonna drop a video. Either way, I'm gonna give y'all some tag. And I hope y'all been watching my videos with me and the kids. Make sure y'all go and get into that, like those videos. If you're not a subscriber, please become a subscriber. Nice to meet you if this is your first time here. I appreciate you, 2K, and everybody else that decided to stop by. If you are not a member, please become a member. If nobody told you that they love you today, they definitely do. I'm about to go to sleep and hopefully sleep off the fact is that the casino beat my ass tonight. No, they didn't beat me, y'all. They like they made my look, they made my edges puffy. Like when I went in the casino, my edges was laid down. They was looking all nice, had swoop. By the time I left out the casino, my edge looked like an underarm. Okay. And that was that. So I'm gonna go to sleep and sleep off this ass whooping that I got tonight. I love y'all. Stay on the side of right. Okay. Like I said, if nobody told you they love you today, Tay do. And I'm let us go.